Amir Levin and Rachel Heller, we are compatible with each other. How does attachment theory foster harmonious relationships? My dears, please let me know in the comments if you have read this book, and if so, whether you liked it or not, and what you thought about it, because, well, let's just say I can't exactly say that I'm wildly enthusiastic about it. For me, there are a bit too many examples. With this many examples, it's not even boredom exactly, but more like, okay, I get it, it's clear already. How much more do we need? Moreover, since we've already spent 2 weeks going over this attachment theory together, we already know it well, and the book kind of just repeats all of that. But once again, for those who are more interested, who want to go even deeper, even more thoroughly, to study this in detail using some vivid examples, and there really are a lot of these examples. There are about 50 examples. There's a whole book, and it's mostly about Carol and Kate, Linda and Evan, and so on, endlessly, one couple, another, a third, a fifth, a 20th. On one hand, but it actually depends on your nervous system in general and how much you can get stuck and fixated on some kind of the same kind of information. So, well, what is good about it? So, first of all, they, Amir Levin, a psychiatrist, and Rachel Heller, a psychologist, his co-author, studied this attachment theory for a long time, and they present it to us in a classic format. They usually show 3 types of attachment. That's what I was telling you about. The 4th type is mostly ignored and rarely discussed because, well, it's considered not that important, just about 35%, so why devote so much attention and time to it? Actually, over these 2 weeks, I've given you more than enough information about this. And, well, if you want to find it somewhere else, I think it's not hard to find. Accordingly, they focused more on the topics of secure, avoidant, and anxious attachment types, the classic ones that John Bowlby actually developed. It all starts, of course, with the well-known strange situation study, which was conducted at our university in a very interesting way. Well, how was it conducted? Mainly, we watched all of this on video recordings. That is, what our professors recorded there, we all sat and watched, examining it closely. It's interesting to watch how a 1-year-old child reacts to the experiment itself. I'll describe it to you briefly. A mother comes with her 1-year-old child into a special room equipped with cameras, yes. There are lots of toys in this room, and usually the child happily starts exploring, looking around and observing everything. At some point, a stranger comes in, and then the child starts behaving in a certain way. Yes, someone leads. And here we will see which child has a secure attachment type, which one has an anxious type, and which one has an avoidant type. Yes. So accordingly, they observe the child's reaction. Then the mother leaves. I don't know, the child stays with the stranger. Then the mother comes in, the mother and the child reunite, and every time each situation is very different, yes. So, if it's an anxious attachment type, the child is happy at first that the mother came, but then may show some kind of angry reaction, may seem to be mad at the mother, yes. An avoidant attachment type may ignore or not notice the mother, but the child is still deeply affected and actually feels even stronger emotions. It's just that the child learns this during that period of time, yes. This attachment style is already formed before the age of 1. The child has developed it within themselves. The child learns to cope with these emotions somewhere deep inside themselves. And this research, it's not something that happens instantly. So the mother comes in, the mother leaves, the stranger comes in, both leave, and then the child is left alone. And the researchers observe how the child behaves, what type of attachment they demonstrate, and basically, it's exactly the same as what we have as adults. There's absolutely no difference. The child behaves exactly the same way. Over the course of our lives, it can change a little bit, yes. Moreover, as we already understand, it can have certain nuances with one person and different ones with another, and so on. Not everything is so clear-cut. Moreover, what I wanted to challenge in this book is that they want to believe so much in the absolute scientific validity of this method. They want to believe in some kind of proof that everything is as simple as 2 + 2 = 4. They force it into endless tables. No, the tables are like this, like this, like this. But still, it's as if they find it difficult to admit their helplessness in the sense of saying, well, listen, after all, it's not all so clear-cut. Although I've always wanted to say exactly that. Listen, it's not all so clear-cut. Yes, things can be very different. Well, I wouldn't say it like that, yes. And this kind of vagueness, well, I give myself room for that ambiguity, but they seem to be trying their hardest. No, 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 after all, this is an exact science. We'll prove it right now, we'll prove it, and nothing comes of it.